What's up, guys? Welcome. It's July 6th, and this is the first episode of my new vlog series, Dedicated. The whole reason I'm starting this vlog series is to rededicate myself to some of the things that had brought me success in the first place, as well as to really push myself to the next level, to the next step, to continue to improve and succeed. So that's the reason I'm starting this new vlog series. I hope you guys enjoy this, and this will probably be the series leading up into my next year's competition series, which will probably be Matt versus 3.0. So we'll see how that goes. But for as of now, some of the main objectives and some of the main goals that I have with the time that this vlog series is going to cover have to do with business, have to do with my physique in terms of building muscle, and just some personal self-improvement as well. So welcome to the journey, guys. Welcome back to the vlogs that will be actually filmed, edited, and uploaded on a regular basis. I'm really excited to have you guys join me for this, and we're gonna do this. Let's kill it. So I think it's important that in this episode I have a posing update so that I can see and also show you guys where my physique is currently at. So quick warning, shirt's about to come off. I'm going to show off the legs as well, and we are going to see where I stand right now at around 180 pounds. All right, and I'm going to put it on this tripod right here. Now, I hope you don't mind. I'm going to do the bodybuilding poses now. Okay. All right, guys, hope you don't mind if I do a little bit of voicing over. I know it would be a little awkward if it was completely silent, but it's been such a long time since I've done a round of posing practice, let alone filmed it, put it on YouTube. I can't even remember when the last time I did this. So some of these poses felt extremely foreign. Some of them felt really rusty, and some of them are going to look a little bit rusty, as you'll notice. But some of them still look good. Legs, I've noticed, are definitely looking thick, especially from the sides and also the front. They're looking really just big and thick, and that's great, because my legs have always been something that I've been trying to improve again and again and again. Every single year, my legs are always something I'm working and improving upon. And comparing now to, let's just say, 2011, where I had like a solid thigh gap on stage, it's great. Front double bicep right here, still working on getting my lats to grow. Always have been. They've always been a weak point, especially from the front poses. But I'm going to be doing some specialization coming up pretty soon on my back and really hammering on those lats, so that from the front, my front double bicep looks stronger, and of course my front lat spread looks stronger. Side poses have always been a decent pose for me. All the different side poses. I'm doing not the best job of smashing my hamstring, the front hamstring, into the other leg, so that it makes this pose look stronger, which is what you're supposed to do. It's all about the illusion. You'll notice, it appears that I'm lean, because you can kind of see some glute action going on. Side tricep here. The arms look good, obliques look good. I always love doing this transition right here. It's a big favorite of mine. From behind, even though my hamstrings have definitely grown, perhaps it's just the posing here, but they don't look that great the way that I'm presenting them right here. So that's something I got to work on. It's all about presentation. Like, I know my hamstrings have made so much progress. The back right here, the shape looks good. Having a little bit of trouble of staying square with the camera, as you'll notice in this next pose, that my hips are facing one direction, my back is facing another. See that? It makes my lats look a little bit offset, like my left is bigger than my right, but in reality, they're pretty symmetrical left to right. Boom. As you can see, I still can practice my legs, because it doesn't appear that I'm doing a great hamstring smashing, where it makes your hamstring look much bigger if you shove the knee behind the front leg. But yeah, obliques are still showing. I could probably trick a few people into thinking that I'm really lean, but in actuality, I'm probably between, somewhere between 12 and 15% body fat. Don't know for sure where it's at, but I have decently favorable genetics for body fat distribution when it comes to my abdomen. A lot of my body fat is evenly stored throughout the body, so the average person might look at me and just think, wow, man, that guy's 6%, 8%, or something like that. But in reality, I'm like 13, 14, 15% body fat, because I usually step on stage at around 160 pounds. So overall, I'm liking the way the package is looking, and I know what I need to work on, mostly back, hamstring, arms. So I'm gearing up to go to the gym now. Today's my upper body hypertrophy day. Got on one of these a little bit older Gymshark tanks. I think these might be around a year old now. It's a stringer tank. It's got the camouflage and whatnot. I haven't worn this in forever, so I figured might as well. And then I have the, this was like a part of the reflective series where they had a top and bottom that was reflective. But it's got the long pants. And then I got these photosynthesis or lunar glide Nikes that are pretty cool. They got flowers and whatnot, so they kind of stand out. You don't really expect somebody wearing flowers. My mom saw that. She's like, give me a pair of those. So that was funny when I visited her yesterday. So let's get to the gym. Right now I'm going to go prepare my pre-workout and then be out the door. Current pre-workout of choice. Mainly just this bag of beta-alanine. I like to kind of superdose my beta-alanine. The clinically studied dose is, I believe, 3.2 or 3.5 grams. I think it was 3.2. But I like to have about 5 grams of that. Yeah. And my buddy Brandon hooked me up with some of this. It's from De Novo Nutrition. And it's called Utopian. It's got caffeine and then 3 ingredients that are really great for focus and just your mental state. So it's really not a very stimulating type of pre-workout, but it's one that really gets your mind in the right place. They market it as a pre-work supplement, so whether it's working out or going to work or whatever, since it's not jam-packed full of other things like beta-alanine or other stimulants. Obviously caffeine is a stimulant, but I've been using it for about 3 or 4 weeks now. I've been enjoying it. This isn't like an official review or anything, but I've been enjoying it, so I figured I'd show you some of the things that I've been using lately. Once again, Utopian, De Novo Nutrition. And that's actually my second little tub. I used the first tub and then I asked Brandon, I'm like, dude, do you have more? So I've been enjoying it. Otherwise, I keep it really simple. A caffeine pill or 1.5, depending on how I'm feeling, and beta-alanine, and that's about it. And I got this bad boy off Amazon.com. So if you guys check the link in the description box, you could find this if you're looking for it. I got 2.2 pounds, I think for $30 or around that. Usually if I'm alone, just head to the gym in my car. I'll listen to, I'm not ashamed to admit this, a Christian podcast called Truth for Life from Alistair Begg. I'll listen to this on the way to the gym, kind of just ground myself, I guess you could say. Not necessarily hype myself. I kind of do that when I get to the gym and after I'm warmed up. But I actually kind of like to calm myself before I go to the gym and get my mind thinking. Sometimes not even about the gym. It's interesting. Boom! Doing here some decline dumbbell pressing. Some of you guys may remember that within the past 6 months I've had basically 2 kind of really minor pec strains done on the barbell flat bench press. And it's been something that I've been slowly reintroducing. Most recently I did 225 for 5 sets of 5, and I've just been adding 5 pounds each time I do that exercise. But the dumbbell pressing has been something that I've been able to bring in pretty quickly, and it's been feeling really good. So here I'm doing the 130s. I did 1 set of 12 followed by 4 sets of 10 this workout, and I'll show you guys also a side angle so you can see some other things that I've been changing. What I like to do when it comes to this workout in general is vary a few different things. For example, I'll do a push, then a pull, a push, a pull, bi, tri, and then maybe some, side and rear delt. But when it comes to the pulls, I vary them in a certain manner. For example, the first pull on this day, I'm doing a neutral grip pull down with a pause. The next workout, that's basically this workout, the next time I do this, I will do a over grip pull down with a medium over grip. So I'm attacking, different exercises in different ways on different workouts. And the next time I do this workout, I do a flat dumbbell press. And generally, I have about the same strength, flat and decline. I'm probably a little bit stronger on decline. So I just basically build off the last session. So, next time I do this workout, it's going to be done on the flat bench press. I'll do the 130s, and I'll aim for 5 sets of 12. Hitting it or not, but aiming for 5 sets of 12. It may go 12, 12, 11, 11, 10, or something like that, but, I have a goal, and over time, I end up hitting that goal, and then I increase the weight. Here we go. So after I, did 5 sets of the decline dumbbell press, 5 sets of the pull downs, went overhead and did 5 sets of these incline dumbbell presses. And I believe this workout, I almost hit the goal of 5 sets of 12. I think on the last set, I got 11. Like, if I had taken just 5 more seconds on the rest period, I probably would have been able to squeak out another rep on the last set. I believe this was maybe the second or third set. But I'm really proud, really happy with the form. And where my elbows are being lowered in relation to my shoulders, it looks very effective. It felt very effective, feels good on the muscle. And, I'm always being very, very aware of my angles, my joint angles. So this is the next pull of this workout. And I'm actually doing a wide grip, really focusing on the stretch more than the squeeze, because the next time I do this exercise basically the next time I do this, I like to pull higher. So in other words, I'll get lower on the chest pad so that my elbows are higher. You can see here that my elbows are a little bit low, using a wide grip, and really focusing on the squeeze. Really focusing on the stretch. The next time I do this exercise, I pull higher, basically just by putting my body lower on the chest pad. I pull higher and also do a 2-second squeeze. So you'll notice that, like on this workout, I had the 2-second squeeze on the vertical pull. In the next workout, I'll have that 2-second squeeze on the horizontal pull. So just different things I vary. And of course, I keep track of every single weight and every single rep. It's all written down, so that the next time I do a given exercise, I step my game up. I step my game up, whether it's more weight, more reps across all sets, or even just one more rep to complete a full, 5 sets of 12, for example. If I did 4 sets of 12 and the last set I did 11, I'll keep it the same weight until I can do 5 full sets of 12. Pec flies right here. I love doing them the way that you just saw. And throw in another pull just because it's something I'm really working on, building that back up. This exercise right here isn't extremely too taxing, so it wasn't too much to add in terms of the volume. So this was 15 sets of back done on this workout. It was 10 sets of dumbbell pressing for chest, 15 total sets, or actually it was about, I'm not sure if I did 3 or 5. I'd have to look at my book. I did 3 or 5 sets of the pec fly. So it might have been 13 or 15 sets of chest. So a lot of my work right now is higher volume compared to just a handful of months ago. Still doing 753 programming on my legs though. Boom. Here's a good front angle. I enjoy just filming this from the front, it actually makes me look like I lift. But really just focusing on a good squeeze, a good stretch. And once again, I love this exercise. It isn't really too taxing on me. So I've been able to add extra back volume without destroying myself. So I've noticed that with chest supported rows, that's just a great way for me to add more volume in to my upper body days. More lat work without really overly taxing myself. If I was doing tons of barbell rows and dumbbell rows, they're a little bit more taxing, and I would have to take away from other parts of my program, other areas, other workouts, which emphasizes, or I'll emphasize to you guys, it's all a balancing game. You have to balance the resources you have in different places, at different times, in different workouts. You have to know when to push, when to pull. And I don't necessarily mean, benching and rowing. I mean, although that does matter. The longer you're in this game, you learn more about yourself and how much volume you can apply, how much volume you can recover from, because it comes down to the fact that the amount of volume that you can actually recover from is extremely important, because you want to be lifting at around that level. Because once you're doing too much volume you can't recover from, you got a problem. But if you're not doing close to the max amount of volume that you can recover from, you're not doing all that you can. And also, and without going too much on a tangent, sorry guys if this is too much of a tangent, but it's not just about how much volume you can do and recover from. It is also about how much is necessary for the goal, whether it's strength or size, how much minimal volume it takes to get the response that we're aiming for. So if all it takes, just hypothetically, is 3 sets of X bicep exercise, but you're doing 10 right off the bat, you're doing 7 more sets than was necessary for the same goal. So that's all that extra time, all that extra energy, all that extra stress put on the muscle wasn't actually necessary, wasn't actually required for the same exact growth, for the same exact response, for the same exact adaptation. So there's a few different things to balance. There's so many things to balance. And of course, time. The longer your workouts, the less other things in life that you'll be able to attend to. So you got to balance it out. You got to balance your time in the gym, and there's the economy of time that you really have to worry about. You got to balance things out. You don't have an infinite amount of time to work out, so make the most of it. Make the most of it. And when it comes to other people, they may have more time than you. So, just because they don't do, let's just say, supersets or giant sets or really short rest periods, they like to rest for a little bit longer between their sets and lift slightly heavier weights than you. Neither of you guys are right or wrong. There's just a different preference, different just genetics, different everything when it comes to person versus the next person. So I just hope that makes sense. And sorry for the tangent. Let's get back to the workout. I've been doing these a lot lately. I've been doing a lot less overhead pressing, shoulder pressing, and a lot more side lateral raises. And also I've been doing a ton of hammer curling, especially on just a high incline or just vertical bench like this. I've been doing tons of this. Basically 3 to 5 sets of hammer curls basically every other day. And that's not including all the other arm work that I do on my arm day. So there's been certain things I've been really stepping up, guys. I'm excited about. Right after our workout, we went over to Mongolian Barbecue. That was right in our neighborhood. Really mom and pop type restaurant. Good service, good food, and of course, all you can eat. So I'm here at a Mongolian restaurant right now. I'm waiting for Megan to come out of the bathroom to start eating. Here's what I got right there. It's a huge bowl. I put everything in there, smashed it down, tons of food. Here's Megan's bowl. Not as much, but then again, it's all you can eat. We're just gonna, if we're still hungry after this, we'll add some more, go back in line and make another plate. Got some Diet Pepsi there, Diet Pepsi for her. And I'm just waiting for my girlfriend. All right, guys, look who showed up. Boom. Hey, babe.
Hi, baby.
Look good.
Really?
Yeah, you got changed.
I changed
She's
my
got her
clothes.
short shorts on and her...
My flowy top.
Yeah, it looks good on you, babe.
Thank you.
And look what else showed up. Boom. Rice.
I was gonna tell people about what you bought me.
Sweet and sour sauce. What did I get you?
Matt got me a new bra. This one.
Hey.
Because I only owned one that I wore on a
Guys,
regular basis.
it's kind of weird.
I would wash it at night.
Every time I see her, she's wearing the same exact bra.
The only one I liked that was comfortable.
She has her life priorities so straight that she doesn't even, like, she reuses her bra.
I don't like spending unnecessary money on things. And that bra is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I would wash it at night. It wasn't like gross.
And her favorite aisle in Winco is the clearance aisle. There's not even an aisle for it, it's just a small section.
Matt and I will be millionaires by 30 simply because of my money saving techniques.
Megan and I are periscoping while eating, and it's something we love doing. So if you guys are on Periscope, follow us at FlexForAll. And if you're not on Periscope, download the app, Android, iPhone, because we Periscope like all the time. And we love it, so join us. Yo.
Cookie's doing good. She laid on my feet yesterday.
Guys, even though I go to Mongolian to get this, I honestly really love the soup they give me. And these things that you dip in the sweet and sour sauce, it's so good. It's a perfect setup. We're back here at home, and Sierra's cleaned the entire house. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you don't want to see her face. It's like a gargoyle right now.
Hey, my fans like gargoyles.
Have gargoyle fetish.
They have stone fetishes. Did you used to watch the show Gargoyles?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the cartoon.
I watched the shit out of that.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Weird concept. But
That's new. I don't know, where was that? But
it's on the floor behind
looks
that
nice and
speaker.
clean now.
Oh, you moved the speakers?
Nice.
These are adjusted perfectly to create.
We are in Winco. Mainly just to get fruits, vegetables, and a couple other things like that.
Freezing in here.
Some eggs, egg substitute, yogurt, yeah. So she begged me to do the self-checkout, even though we have way more than 15 items. This is for her. She's so excited, guys. Yeah, she loves self-checkout, huh?
There's not a line. We'll go super fast. I promise. I'm really good at this. I'm really good.
Self-checkout just makes her so excited. Like, thank you. She came over, she's like, hun, that's way more than 15 items. And she's like, oh, go fast. She is having a blast right now, guys. Seriously.
I am so fast.
Yay! We did it! Good job, babe.
Thank you.
Sexy little Maserati next to my car. Life goals. Yeah, it's a, it might be wrapped. I think that might be a wrap. It looks like one for sure, guys. What do you think? I don't know if you could, I don't know, it just really looks like a wrap. We are getting some wind kill. We're getting some wind kill. We're getting some froyo now, guys. I'm like,
Getting
we're getting
some wind kill.
Yeah, we're getting some wind kill. No, we're getting some froyo. Geez, Sierra really cleaned this place up. Wow. It's pretty crazy. It looks nice. Wow. So here's just a few of the things that we got when we were at Winco. And these girls are quickly putting everything in the fridge.
Yeah, I can get the biggest potato every fucking time.
It looks like a...
You guys have never seen a big potato?
With veins on it.
It's like a...
Look at the vascularity on that.
It was like a $6 potato.
It took a
Do I look like
pre-workout.
Price
You're
is
looking
Right
at like a
model?
$6 potato. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Or maybe 4. I don't know.
Do my hands look like very...
I've been an absolute crazy person when it comes to blueberries and raspberries lately, so every morning I have to have them with my breakfast. I just can't not have them. And this is our refrigerator. 100% full, 100% of the time. It is jam-packed. There's a few people living in this house, and yeah, it is jam-packed. I just got a little thing, guys. Nothing too crazy. She just got a little one too. She likes cereal on hers. I usually just get mint and Oreos on top of mine. We're just watching some Cosmos before going to bed.
Recording.
Alright guys, got a package from Amazon.com today. This is going to be for my new desk that actually comes in tomorrow. I'm freaking stoked, but check this out.
Oh, the stand up.
First and foremost, ZMA, because I love my ZMA. Boom. I got this one because it's cheaper than the other one that I've been getting lately. And I just bought the theanine on the side.
Oh, so, yeah, that was, I think I put it over here. It was in the kitchen.
So I'll take theanine with this, and it makes the ultimate nighttime supplement.
It'll give you sleep paralysis.
It's funny that I'm like, it's awesome, and every night I'm just like, just fucking stuff.
That's the best way, dude.
And then this is a M stand. This is a desk for my laptop computer to go on my desk.
It's a desk for your desk.
Yeah, basically. Let me put this up real quick. I'll put my laptop right here, and then it rests a little more higher.
A little more higher.
So basically, I spent like $800 for this.
How much was that?
No, it's probably like 40 or 50 bucks.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna say you'd be a freaking idiot to be spending that much money on that shit.
I'm like, I could have bought a new laptop, but I bought this.
Yeah, it's just like a laptop, except it doesn't do anything a laptop does.
Except it doesn't fucking even use electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably not gonna put this up. This is way less cool than I thought it would be. Yeah. I thought this would be. And just a quick preview, that is what it looks like right there. Pretty sick. It is much better than what it used to be. Wow.